Hey everybody! Happy Thursday! You have no idea how much I love today. Oh, wait. Before I get started, wait. My mouth isn't moving. Wait, which means I just have the wrong mic. but it's still a time for celebration. I am so excited to say that we have a new VIP. A previous VIP that is now a new VIP. Because we only have JCat now. Because as of November 1st, we changed everything. We wiped the board. I may have to go into my full menu for this. We wiped the board completely. So there's going to be all new VIPs, all new opportunities to become a VIP. So if you weren't before and you want to be, you can be. If you were before and you want to be again, you have plenty of opportunities to be a VIP again. And as you know, just as before, the only way that you can become a VIP is to be one of the first people in chat. And today, a prestigious and welcoming and an awesome VIP has come into the ranks. I give you Naki. Here, literally 30 minutes early, sitting in chat as I'm setting up, basically sitting there like, I want this VIP so bad. This is the type of competition that you're going to have to go up against. I'm not saying everybody should be here 30 minutes early, but I feel like the first few people that are going to get this are absolutely going to be people that are coming super early for it. And we have almost 50 to give out. That's a lot of VIPs. Before we filled up on that so quickly. So I wanted to give a huge thank you to Naki for all of your support. I know you're in Germany right now with no internet and somehow still accessing the internet. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And welcome, JCat and Naki as our new VIPs. And we'll find out next stream who's going to be the next VIP. I have a pretty good idea of who I think is going to be there, but it always surprises me. But I hope everybody's having an awesome Thursday. We have so much going on today. But I wanted to make sure that we set like a good trend for this new schedule. So I had a couple ideas I wanted to run by everybody. If you don't mind giving me a little bit of your time, just a little bit, not all of it, just a little bit. I do have a poll that I'm going to ask everybody. But before I go into that, I wanted to give all my wonderful hellos. Obviously, hello, Naki. Hello, Shimmer. Hi, McLarge. Hi, Sleepy. Oh my gosh, so talky today. Hi, Extreme. Hi, Jinx. Hi, John. Who else? Who did I miss? Oh my god, Cattinger! How's it going? Oh my god, long time. Hi, Jinxie. My time is valuable. Okay. I promise. Okay. So before we did our movie voting on Wednesday, we did our movie night on Thursday. I got some feedback from a couple of people that really wanted to make movie night, and they asked if I could move it to Friday. So I'm gonna. Is there a mod? Is there a mod in chat? Extreme. Can you do a poll just for all the people that are here right now? 3-minute poll of movie night on Thursday or Friday. Right now it's Thursday at 6 p.m. So this would be a possible move to Friday at 6 p.m. I just realized that would be an issue. But no, actually it wouldn't. It wouldn't because I was just thinking because we have D&D with Muzi on Friday, but that normally runs around 7 or 8. So if we did the movie night on Friday, we probably want to aim for like a 5:30, which actually works out pretty well. So it would be either Thursday at 6 or Friday at 5:30. That should be enough time that we can end the movie and then go into D&D, and it shouldn't interrupt anything that Moosey's got going on. Why not Saturday? Well, I'm off on Saturday, so I wanted to keep it away from the weekends. That was like the only thing that I said I didn't want to do was move it to the weekends. I know that would be a lot easier for a lot of people, but it's also the weekends would be the only time that I can kind of do things outside of like streaming and prepping for streaming. So, like, I don't wanna, like, tie up a few hours or something like that where I have to be at home and I have to be streaming, um, like, the movie or whatever. So, like, that the weekend, I know it would work better for a lot of people, but I can't do that. 'Cause my fear is that it wouldn't be super consistent, if you know what I mean. Because I may be out, I might be, like, doing errands, you know what I mean? Like, little things that would make it a little bit difficult just to be able to do that. Oh, I still cannot because you're in mobile. Oh, okay, okay. No problem. I can do it. I have the power. What? Who did that? Extreme? Is that you? I missed it. What'd you do? I need you to see how much
I
it
need
was.
you to see how much it was.
I'm gonna look right now. It better not. It better not. Extreme. I'm coming for you. Hold on. Let me check this real quick. I'm gonna do the poll while I check this too. IEMG. Alright, setting the poll. Alright, poll is going. Now let me check the other thing. What? Extreme! Extreme! You shouldn't do that! Thank you. I can't really. I'm gonna get mad at you. I am gonna be mad at you. No. I can't get mad. No, I can. But I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna tackle you when I see you. When that day comes, it's probably gonna be in the snow. But thank you. I really appreciate it. You're very sweet. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the poll. So it's up right now. Put in your vote. So Thursday or Friday. So that's kind of all I wanted to really like make sure that we did before we got started with too much stuff. All right. So while that's going, I'm going to explain the plan for the rest of the stream because we do actually have a plan. What's that, Rude? You actually plan something for the stream? Well, I naturally always do. I have that, that good plan today. All right. Well, not really. It's still kind of like a hodgepodge, but still, it's a plan. And even a very poorly executed plan or a very poorly planned plan is still a plan, right? Right? Yeah, I'm right. Anyway, so here's my thought process, right? We hang out on VR, chill for a bit, listen to some 8-bit, right? Everybody gets real cozy, right? Then we play some Resident Evil 2. And I get the shit scared out of me, probably, because we're at this part in it that like I know it's crazy. I know it's gonna be crazy because like I have Mr. X, the guy Where's the big tall guy? Where's the tall guy? Big scary dude. Hi, Snuff. Arr. Dude, you need to change your schedule on your info page. Oh, good idea, dude. Jinx. Oh my god. I should add. I need like a channel that's like all like whip Rude into doing the things that he needs to make sure that he does. I need to just make a channel that I can check daily and be like, oh yeah. It'll just be Jinx saying like, do this. You're late. I'm like, oh, right. Like the 4 TikToks I have completely done on my phone that need to be posted. I'm gonna watch you get scared. Oh, trust me. I might scream. Last time I almost cried. Just got home from school. Nice. Welcome home, dude. Postpone the movie night to Friday. So that's the thing? How many votes did that win by? Overwhelming majority. Well, I'm glad I got that feedback. Hey, yo. Hey, Brian. Hi, Oasis. Long time no see, buddy. Hey. Bonkered on the head. Get this done. Exactly, dude. Like, if I could have... So, like, I feel like my ex was so good at it. Like, they were, like, every single time I would, like, wake up and be like, oh... Like, making my way to the sink just to, like, splash water on my face. And they'd be like, you know, you gotta do this today. And I'd be like, all right. Like, but it was good because at least like I had that reminder. But now I'm just like squirrel, and it's horrible. But it's also kind of good because I feel like when I'm like in like full ADHD mode and I'm just kind of like looking for stuff to do that looks important, I have a lot more fun with the projects that I decide to take on. And plus, I tend to do a lot of downtime. So, like, I play a lot of video games with people in the Discord, I hang out, you know, do, like, the cool stuff. So, like, not really complaining. Definitely not complaining. Wait. I didn't hear that. Wait a minute. I'm looking at BQBot. I did my thing. But he's not working? I don't know. Oh. What? Lost Fables! Hi, Fable! Beautiful and amazing doggo forever. Aww. So sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. So, because I have all of the redeems for that on. Oh, wait. I fixed that. Wait, what? So many windows. Oh, I don't have one for that. Well, now I do. What? All right, wait. Okay, so... I need a separate one. Oh, that's right, because it's on my hand. Hi, hand. You need to set up a P.O. box so we can send you stuff. Okay, so maybe someone can help me out with this, because if we can figure that piece out, then I might not even have to do that. So two things need to be done this week. So the first thing is that there's this website. It's called Crown or Throne or Crown Throne. I don't know. But it's like a website that you can use so that, you know, it's like an Amazon wish list. But the cool thing about it is that people can suggest items to me. The website suggests items to me, and I can choose whether or not that particular item gets added to my list or not. So that way, if let's say hypothetically, like you want to buy me like a really expensive headset, maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I can say, hey, look, if you wanted to do that, here's a really cheap one that would meet my needs that doesn't go above and beyond. You know what I mean? It's like a good way for me to like communicate, and like that way I don't feel like super guilty about, like, I know some people just want to like get the nicest thing, and I do appreciate that, but sometimes it's not really something that I need. I mean, I'd rather just have something that can like get me through it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I feel like it doesn't make sense. But thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Is it Korthquake? I love that. I don't know what that means, Korth, but it sounds cool. I feel like I'm gonna regret that when somebody tells me what it means. All right, so I'm gonna go to the redeems real quick. I'm gonna go to channel points, and we're gonna turn off all of the crazy stuff for the VTuber. But there will be time for that later on when we do Resident Evil, for sure. All right, so we're gonna turn off Wash the Stinky. Bye, Wash the Stinky. Bye, Box. I love my box. Bye, Soccer Ball. Bye, Paper Planes. Bye, UFO and Kisses and the loaf and the melon and the frying pan and the head pats. Oh, head pats. But we have even better head pats. Big hand of God head pats coming. All right, storm goes off. Say hello's cool. We like that. We're gonna do some of our Mimi ones, and then we'll do our harness redeem. Pat Dugga boy. And you know what? For this stream, we're gonna bring back calisthenics because I feel like we could use a good stretch, right? All right, and what do you guys think of the new room? I know it's been in the background for a little while. It's very futuristic, I feel. I was trying to like do something that was like really colorful and lively, and I think this kind of works. I don't know. It's a vibe. And guess what? What? Oh. Where's that coming from?
You are a cutie, Tilda.
What? But I'm not though. But oh, that's right. It's the calisthenics song. It's the new calisthenics song. Oh my god! It's been so long since we've been on VR, and since I changed that I haven't even experienced it yet. So that's the new song for it.
You are Toe.
Oh, you are a cutie. You are the extreme. I'm not. Lately, I've been making a lot of cat noises, and I feel like people have been noticing. Like the other day, I was like walking around, and I was just like talking on my headset or something like that, and I think Silly Bear said something, and I was like, meow. I think I might be broken. I don't know. Might be some residual brain damage from the scurvy. R2? No, McLarge, you traitor! McLarge! No, no one says that. Oh!
Has anyone ever told you you have the cutest laugh?
No. Oh! So much height! So much height! Oh, we just got to...
You are.
Oh!
Also, you're absolutely a cutie. And you cannot deny it.
Oh, guys, thanks for hype train. Aww. Bull, I say it to you all the time. Oh, yeah, that's true, you do say it. I think you're the only one that says it. But though you meant like other than you. Other than you? No, not really. I don't think you're annoying, you're loud, you're short, you're bottom, you're a dog. I don't know. And then Extreme coming in and always telling me I'm cute. Poppycock. Who's cock? What?
Well, now someone says you have the cutest laugh, Tilda.
Oh. Shimmer! Don't you give me that, Tilda. Oh, speaking of Tilda. So, the poll is in. I can't go into specific details, but I did a very specific poll on my Twitter, and thank you everyone that ended up contributing to it, and on Telegram. Thank you again for everyone that contributed. And the results of that are going to be posted...
I'ma give you that.
What? Okay, oh! If this is about you always coming in and calling me cute, well... I never asked for it. Now I'm like trying to think like what my laugh sounds like, and I can't really think of it like in the moment until something like makes me laugh. But I will try to listen next time I do it, and I'll try and like figure out like I know like I like playing Lucio because I was just playing Overwatch and I was playing Lucio, and I love like just like kicking off something and booping someone, and it's like,
Yes, I'ma keep calling you cute. And your laugh is cute.
what? I didn't even laugh yet. He made a pact that I can't like tell him that I'm not, which is not fair, by the way. I need a lawyer. If only she were here. Hi, Maggie. Hey, yo, hype train be hella close. I know, right? Dude, this hype train is crazy. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. You're so sweet. Oh. Right, we're almost off track. So, okay, so we're officially moving movie night to tomorrow. All right, so that means that tonight we're going to do our actual polling for movies. So you can put in all your suggestions. We'll do a live polling up until, let's say, about midnight. And then get all your suggestions in. We'll take all those, move them into another channel thread. And then the winner of that will be the movie that we play on Friday. So, cool. I'm a lawyer? Oh, wait, McLarge? You're not a lawyer. You're a lawyer. Darn it. I feel like this is like a conflict of interest. I'm gonna have to get a different lawyer that will argue the case from my perspective. Maybe, but at least starting Monday. I took the course to be. What's your perspective? That I'm right? That's my perspective. That I feel like that's not the perspective that you're going for, though. I have an LED light strip, and I don't know what to do with it other than F around with it. Dude, Maggie, originally, I was such like a fucking TikTok crazy idiot. But like, I used to have LED strips all along my ceiling, and the plan was to put like the cotton like all in the ceiling so it looked like clouds. I love playing like rain compilations and stuff. Oh my god, I found the best Rain Against the Window compilation. Oh my god, I gotta play it later. But anyway, so I love those things, so I wanted to do like forever like lightning clouds. And then every single TikTok that like showed how to do it, I kept seeing the comment that kept being like the emoji for spiders. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. And like for the longest time, I was like, oh my god, we got 200 iceberg. Thank you, everybody. So I kept seeing the comment with spiders on it, and I was like, oh, okay, well then maybe people just like spiders. Apparently, if you put the cotton on your ceiling like that, it's like a really nice resting place for like spiders to lay eggs. Ugh. So that kind of like put the whole kibosh on that plan. So no more cotton on the ceiling or anything like that. So I took down the LED strips. But I have instead, I got these fog lights. Really, they're like holiday lights, the ones you normally put outside. But like I project them on my walls, so like I could have like blue, purple, and red, depending on which wall. And it actually works out a lot better for me. I like that a lot better than using LED strips because I hate having to like pack them up or like take them down when they break or burn out and stuff. So this just seemed like we'll see though. I've only had them for like a few months and I kind of like them, but I might find something better. If you get the Throne account set up, we can buy you a Christmas tree and send you stuff to put on underneath. That would be so awesome. I was actually just talking to my RL friend who was texting me, and we were talking about the holidays because like I don't normally celebrate them with my family and everything. So I don't really have a lot of holiday stuff. My friend came by and like brought me a pumpkin, and we went to go carve it and everything like that, and do like the traditional Halloween stuff. But my parents never liked Halloween, so they didn't really do that. And now they're like separated and living in very different places, and it's. I also don't have the best relationship with my parents, so like it's just not really like a great time, the holidays. But because of that, like my friend said that he's gonna come by before Thanksgiving. We're gonna do like a small little get together, and I'm gonna try and get some of my other friends to attend too, so it'll be really fun. Um, but that being said, I don't have a lot for Christmas. I do have a tree. I did get a tree. I have a wreath. I don't have. I actually don't have a lot of ornaments. I think the lights that I used to have for the tree, most of them burnt out, so I might have to get some more. But I'll definitely think of that when it gets closer to December. But that's a good idea to have it for, something like that. Um, aside from the things that I just absolutely need. But so here's the issue with Throne or Crown. I can't remember the name of it. So I've tried to like go in to check the status of my application, because this website requires you to like sign up. And I didn't get any email after putting in my application for it and everything like that. I haven't heard anything back, so I didn't really know what was going on. And when I tried to like look it up again, I put in like Crown Twitch gift list, and like it took me to Amazon. So like I don't know if the site isn't a thing anymore or whatever, but I've looked all over the place and I can't find it. So if anyone in chat happens to know, what that is, where to get it, or if you have like the link for the website, please DM it to me. It would mean the world. I just wanted to get that like done. And I know like it already takes like a week, 2-week process just to be accepted. So like I wanted to ideally just see if it's still going, because now it's been, I think, like 4 weeks. It's been a while. I'll get it for you. Thank you, Meek Large. I appreciate it. If you can find it, that'd be so great. I didn't hear anything until like 2 weeks later. Yeah. So I know it's like a really long process. I know there's a wait list. I know they really vet it. And they actually apparently say no sometimes, which is surprising. But they do that. So like it is kind of like a serious review process. I will send you a white plastic Christmas tree. Yeah, I have a tree. It's in a bag in my closet. I have a stocking that I made with my ex, so I don't really like it. But I would love to I'm gonna make a new one with some like red glitter and put like Rude on it with like a red foot. I'm gonna try and make a nice little Christmas corner, and I'll take a picture of it and I'll share it on the Discord so you all can see it in RL pics. Maybe there'll be like a slight face reveal in like the reflection of one of the balls. I'm gonna have people like doing like zoom enhances like 1,000 times on like ornaments. Like, there he is. He's naked. I DM'd it to you. Did you mean that? Let me see. Where's Discord. This looks like it is. Yes, and I think I have an account. I think it's accepted. Wait, yeah, I officially have a throne. Sweet, so my application was accepted. So it said, welcome back, that rude boy. Your throne page is live at throne.me/u/that rude boy. Okay. I probably should have just put that in, huh? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Doggo? Oh my god. Rudolph. That's totally my Twitter name now for Christmas. Rudolph. Oh my god. Rudolph is my full name. Whoa. Is it spelled the same? Rudolph. Wait, Rudolph is spelled with a U. Okay, but it's a pun because it's my name, so it's Rudolph. Okay. I mean, I see what you're going. I was just, for a second there, I thought I was like, whoa, is like my like real name Rudolph? Rudolph? Rudolph, that's so trippy. I can't believe I would have never figured that out. It would have been well into like next year, like February, March, and I would have been like, Rudolph. I love that, Shimmer. That was a great call. I love that. You're so creative. I still couldn't get the Twitch Discord thing to work. Remember to make sure you have an email so you can always get back in. Yeah. I must have put the email in wrong. Thank you for the follow, Amy. Welcome. He's here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, I always joke about this because like I feel like every single time I'm like on VR, right? I'll take my headset off and I'll realize that my curtains are open and my neighbor right across here will be like,
"Oh, my hydration."
This gets weird. And I just realized I had this entire stream, the window's like wide open. I'm like, oh, I kind of forgot about that. Well, people sent Dano toys last year for Christmas. Did they really? Oh my god. I bet they did. I love the holidays. Oh no, well just know you're cute, Rude. Oh. You said throw everything? Oh, I forgot the throw everything one. That's always like lower on the list because it's a little bit more redeems. Sorry, Amy. We'll get you a refund for that. But thank you for the hydrate. I actually do need that. Partial face reveal, wear a pup mask. Not a bad idea. I do have one. I have 4. People send Tano toys. I can't believe they did that. But also, I kind of know his community, so maybe, yeah, I could see it. Oh yeah, harness time. And we have to do calisthenics. I completely forgot. I got so hung up on the actual, like, song, I didn't do it.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Wow, harness time. Big head pats. Wait. My head pats. They're invisible. No. My head pats. Oh, I'll just do it to myself. That's the wait, pioneers. That's okay. All right. What was I talking about? All right, I'm joining on the calisthenics. Yes. All right. Here goes. Calisthenics, my friend. Calisthenics. They're super important, good for the body, and they're super easy. I always say, calisthenic a day keeps doctor away. Generally, really, yeah, because you have to make sure that you like kind of like look around you. You might like hit him in the face, and then like he is absolutely going to be in the ICU. So, if you want to join me, there's a lot of perks to doing calisthenics with us today. Not only will you stretch those rotator cuffs, hips, get a little pop in maybe when you get that big stretch during the arm curls, or you do it for the good boys, the big pats in the head, and me telling you you're such a good boy today for doing your calisthenics. That's already worth it. Beyond all of the health things, that alone is worth doing it. But it does mean that you have to get out of your chair. I know. I'm not a fan of it either. I love sitting down. But I'm standing right now. I stand for like 4 hours every day like this. So, it's a sacrifice that you should make just for me, just this one time. Because I care about you and I love you. Okay, I mean, Kiwi. Welcome back, Kiwi. I've been trying to come up with a nickname for your name for the longest time, and I'm so glad I just figured it out. Okay, fine, Rude. Yeah! Okay. But I gotta find, like, really good music for this, because if everyone's gonna be doing it, it's gotta be really good. Alright, so let's see. Something with some rhythm, something with some pop, some flair. Something that's gonna, like, get everybody, like, oh, Pyro song. I haven't heard it in so long. Alright, everybody. So it does require everyone to back up. Look around you. Make sure you don't have any, like, little brothers, little sisters. Your mom coming in with, like, a cookie tray or something like that. Because it's going to be really simple, but you're going to want to make sure you have as much space as possible. So we're going to start out super easy. It's going to be small circles forward, small circles back, big circles forward, big circles back. Then we're going to go across the chest to the left and across the chest to the right. And then we're going to shake it out into our starfish stretches, reaching down to the right and then the left. And then we're going to wrap the entire thing up with some hip rolls. Really awesome. All right, so here we go. All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Small circles forward. Small circles back. Forward, big circles. Nice job. Watch out for Mom. Big stretch right here. All right, big circles back. If you're in VR like me, just make sure you're watching for those controllers for hitting your chord. And big stretch right here. Nice job, guys. Thank you. Here we go. So right hand across your chest to the left. Nice job. Don't wrench the elbow, guys. Now left hand. Nice. Alright, now shake it out. Alright. Now, dig deep. Inner starfish. Alright, down to the right. Reach for your toe. Reach up with your left. Wiggle the fingers at the sun. Alright. And reach down with the left. Fingers high with the right. Alright, awesome. Home stretch. Alright, counterclockwise, guys. We might just finish, like, right on cue for the song. And back the other way. Nice job. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you. Mwah. Alright, so who are our good boys? Who got out of chat? Stood up, pushed their chair out of the way, and did some awesome calisthenics today. Who is it? Who's our first good boy? Gotta bring it in for the good head pats for this one. They're supposed to be cracking noises. Cracking noises is good. It'll get easier every time, I promise. Oh, the good old body pop. Yeah, right. Dude, when I get like this one, I'm like, ugh, I can like feel like, oh, it's so great. But thank you, Shiver. Thank you so much. Such a good boy. Why are my joints like not circles though? Do you want me to change it to like big squares? Hi, AK Cat. Welcome. I feel like what I have issues with, and it's because I don't do nearly enough like leg stretches and stuff like that. I do have that issue, like I can touch my toes, but it is like such a stretch on my my thighs and my calves, which I know is a stretching issue specifically for legs, it has to also do with like pelvic tilt, which is like something you get from like sitting forward for a long period of time, and it just prevents some of your muscles from working properly. My goal is to have a six-pack by July, so I have to go to the gym. Dude, I would love to get back to, like, right now, I'm, like, falling out of fit. And I still work out every day, but, like, I think, like, in the last, like, it's only been recently, like, the last, like, maybe month, I'm like, like, I have that, like, that little boop on my hip, like, right here. It's like, I'm like, that's new. Probably too much cheese. My goal is to have a success by July, but I think July is actually, that's a pretty good time frame. So that would be like November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So 9 months. 9 months. That's like, that sounds doable. You could do a 4-pack in 9 months, probably. Easily in 9. Hey, McSwift. Depending on your starting point, and you gotta go hard, bro. Core is like really hard to develop muscle in. But like once you do it, you don't have to do it again. Like it's just like I forget how it works, but it's like I don't know. Maybe it's probably more genetics. Oh, hi, Mom. No, a virtual wolf puppy is telling me to do a starfish. She would totally do it then. Let's be real. Mom loves the streams. Yeah, you got to be careful with like daily workout routines though. Just make sure you're like if you're working out and you're like, because I used to do like a daily thing. I think it works better for me honestly if I did do dailies, but you should have a rest day, especially if you're really going hard towards like a specific goal, and especially since it deals with the core, because like the core supports everything. So like if you really work your core like really hard, and then you like try to do something like even really menial, like your core is just gonna deny you. There's those times where I've gone to pick something up after like a core day and I'm just like, oh no. And you just kind of like collapse because it's not having it. So just make sure if you're doing a lot of core work that you should definitely take at least a rest day or something like that. Or at least not work that muscle group. I'm going to try to get serious about working out again. I've been consistently doing it for a couple of years, but I'll need to up the work. I have a bit more free time now. Oh, it's a good time to do it, honestly. The easiest way to, like, I guess, kind of, like, break into it is just starting to, like, eliminate, like, lazy habits. Like, one of the things I used to do is play a lot of Xbox, right? So one of the first things I did was, like, I was like, oh, well, I'll start, like, rather than sitting on the floor, I'll stand up or I'll sit on my yoga ball. And that, like, kept, like, everything kind of engaged while I was just playing video games. And then in between cues, I would do, like, sit-ups. Or I would, there's this thing, it's, like, it's hard to replicate without my yoga ball in here. I'll have to bring my yoga ball in here for a stream one day. But, like, you kind of like roll off of it and come back up and it works. It's almost like an inverted squat. It's really good. But I used to do those all the time in between cues. I might start doing that again because I do play a lot of shooters nowadays again. Bros, muscle growth comes from recovery. Rest for 24, 48 hours. Yeah, I think that's a better way to do it. When I worked out every day, it was in varying degrees of intensity. So my like workout days were still pretty down, but like on the up days, I was going hard. I think when I first started streaming, I was doing like almost 300 push-ups a day. Like, I was just banging them out at every opportunity, and I could have easily started doing more. My routine's always 2 days on, 1 day off. Yeah, that's a good routine too. But most important, it's also diet. Like, reduce the amount of sugar intake. Like, make sure you're eating a meal for 3 parts of the day. You know, like diets and stuff like that. It's a big shock to your system. It's better for you to eat full meals, because if you're getting under the number of nutrients that you need within a day, your body is going to start storing everything as fat. It's going to be working against you while you're trying to lean up or work out. So like, diet's really important. Like, don't just skip meals and stuff, because you might be causing the complete opposite effect. I'm guilty of skipping meals. But I know it's bad. You really shouldn't, because it causes a lot of issues. I mean, I did it for a very long time, and I legit got scurvy, and it was very scary. So like, make sure you're eating healthy. Do you take any protein powder? No, I think I've been lucky. I don't know. That's what I was saying. I think it's mostly genetics in some cases, but no, I don't take any protein powder. I used to have a whey formula, but I didn't really use it for very long. I don't know. Diet is important. I'm terrible at it. You got curvy? No, I just have like it's like this little kind of, it's like the beginning of a love handle. Like right here. Like my hip goes like that, and it's, I'm like, what's that? It's coming. If I don't like, it's a combination of a few things. One, like, I started eating cheese lately, and I was making burritos for probably about like a week straight, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but like, you know. Wait, Halloween's over. It's like happy time now. No more Michael Myers and evil Halloween stuff and Ghostface and serial killers and college students dressed as whores. None of that anymore, you know? I'm really happy that Thanksgiving is coming, honestly. And I want to do something really special for it. I just haven't decided on what yet. I thought you meant scurvy. Oh, yeah, no, I did get scurvy. Like the medieval sickness, I got really confused. Yeah, I did. I had to go on, well, I still am, technically. I need to take daily vitamins now. I think there's possibly an issue with how my body metabolizes stuff too, that I think, and I was working out when it happened too, which probably was also killing me. How did the first start to learn all the things about working out? So I had a high school course, and okay, so like how my school worked, I went to this really weird school, but you know, it was a boarding school, and I got to pick my electives, right? And the electives were like normally sports, like, you know, lacrosse, football, soccer, tennis, whatever your sport was. But I didn't want to do any sports. I really wasn't into that. I just wanted to kind of do my own thing. And I liked going to the gym with my buddy. So I was like, you know what? Like, for my electives, I'll just like do gym classes. And the first year I came up, so the first one is called Bigger, Faster, Stronger. Or BFS. You go there, and that is like all about like weight training, right? It's about doing certain types of reps and workout conditions to build on muscle, right? And then they would do a muscle group. different muscle group every day. And we had circuits, so we were like doing it as a class in a circle. Long story short, I had 3 gym classes. Aw, thank you so much for that, Extreme, and welcome, Nick Swift, and I hope you enjoy your gift sub. I'm trying to cut sugar intake down. I cannot stress this. Don't cut it completely out. Natural sugars are good. But in most cases, if you're consuming something that has been processed and you're getting sugar from it, it's not good for you. It's not going to do you any favors. And it is sugar above anything else. And I'm fairly certain that this is true because they used to blame it on salt a lot. But this is serious talk. Is sugar. Sugar is really, really bad. Like, there's no, like, coincidence that it is paired. Like, sugar is paired with everything because it increases the amount in which you want to eat. It gives you a fake satisfaction of a full feeling without all the nutrients. It bypasses organs within the body because of how it's produced. It's not like, the normal sugars that your body is used to dealing with, so it doesn't really process it really well. And if you consume large amounts of it, it does affect your eating habits dramatically. So just by curbing 1 or 2 things that give you like a ton of sugar, like maybe it's just like, hey, I normally have 5 sodas throughout the day. I'm gonna hard limit it to 2 or 3. Like, even if you can do that, that's a huge win, and it's all about, like, I think too many people think about, like, eating right as this dramatic upheaval that, like, this is the day, no more this forever, and I feel like that's a really, what's the that's a dramatic and very difficult thing to do that I would probably never recommend anyone to do like that. I think it's a lot easier, and probably a lot healthier to change specific bad habits over time. Like, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna have a hot dog for a while. Like, or like, I'm not gonna like deep fry everything that I eat, or like just little things, but make it specific to you. Like, you know, normally I get 5-piece. This time I'm gonna get a 3-piece, or just whatever you're doing. If it's healthier than what you were doing previously, it's still a win. It's too much to just say the drawbridge is closed and everything I love is gone today. Bye bye. Like that just it takes a lot of willpower. I'm not saying that people can't do that, but it's difficult and like it's not fun. And like being healthy should be fun to a degree. So my thought process is just find that one thing that you think you might want to change and focus on that. And it'll be fun. That's my thought process. I know that was a long rant. Yeah. Sugar is fucking drugs to my system. Yeah, it is. It's literally a drug. But then you check and you consume like more than twice the amount of what you should. Oh yeah. In most cases, Americans especially, we consume quite a bit of sugar. And there's chemicals that they can put in processed food to blind your senses to the amount of sugar and salts in food. There's counter agents almost to them, so that even when you think something doesn't taste salty, your brain knows that it's salty. We're still like in like this, like salt and sugar is like a primal need, right? We look for it in fruits and we lick rocks for the salt, like literally. And like we're used to being like inland creatures. We're not like shore specific entities or beings, like we like evolved away from major water sources, which meant that we had to work for the salt that we found. So we're craving it constantly, just for survival. But we don't need to. We don't need to nearly as much as we do. But yeah, that's my sugar rant. Sugar and salt rant. The thing is that when I'm bored, I just want to eat something. That's why I try to be occupied all the time. Yeah, so like that, you know what that comes down to? It's like stress eating is like one thing that I'm super guilty of. Whenever like I'm upset or like, you know, I just want to munch something. And for the longest time I used to like chew gum, and then someone told me that's even worse for you because like, you know, you're just like basically chewing on sugar and your teeth will fall out. And I'm like, but I love gum, so I stopped chewing like gum. But I feel like everyone has that like one thing that they do that makes them feel better. And like, this is actually what my therapist told me to do, and it's actually a really good thing. He just, without context, he was like, go home, write on a piece of paper, and put all the things that you like to do that bring you joy. Just put them on a paper. And I was like, okay, all right. And he was like, okay, you got your list. And I had like 10 things. I was like, these things, like I love doing all these things. And he's like, okay. He's like, keep that list, and every single time you feel stressed and you want to do that one thing, do something on that list. And then I had like this almost like handy like thing I have on the side that says all the things that I like to do, and then I just pick one of them. Then you can find out more things and add them to the list too. So it actually gets kind of cool. I have a big red book on my table, and it has like just doodles of like things that I love all around it. It's the corniest thing I probably ever do. I'm not American, but the sugar situation is getting worse in the EU. They are starting to feel the money and getting off the regulations on sugar a bit. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Hi, French toast! That's why for me, sugar or like fried food is like a once a month type thing. It can be hard to quit because of taste, I guess, but since then, I know my limits. Yeah, oh no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it's just understanding and knowing that, like, hey, if you're gonna eat processed food, like this isn't gonna be good, right? I think we're all smart enough to know that corporations aren't ever looking out for our best interests. Just saying. I don't think anyone can look out for yourself better than you, alright? But, like, my thought process is this, is that, like, they're not your friend. They want your money. And they'll kill you for it. My habit is eating big portions. Dude, okay, so I used to have roommates, dude, and I always cooked. And, like, I don't know how to cook small portions. So, like, I'm constantly, like, putting in containers and having extra food and everything like that. But it's, like, a good thing for me because, like, I can just go back, I can heat it up, eat it again, you know? I have a lot of leftovers. Get used to healthy food and you'll never want to touch unhealthy stuff again. Very true. Very true. Get used to good quality healthy food, and yeah, you'll never go back. I don't know if this is like a local thing or whatever, but there used to be this place called Trader Joe's. I absolutely love it. It has like some of the best and most healthiest shit. I love that place. Unironically, it is like stocked from like one end to the other of like the most awesome gay people. I love it. Corny stuff tends to be fun. Very true. Like corn on the cob. I try to look for natural over anything. To be honest, whenever I cook, I just cook way too much for one portion. I'll have it for a while though. Yeah, no, exactly. And like, I'll end up making like, what did I make the other day? Oh, okay. So like, here's the case in point for early in the week. I cooked ground beef with a little bit of taco seasoning. I chopped some onions and what else I put into it? Onions, tomatoes and peppers. And then I ended up, I think I was like sauteing that. Yeah, I was sauteing that, and then I added it all together, cooked it up, and it was great. And I used that for like taco meat. And then I got like burritos with lettuce and tomato, and I put like it was and then I had cheese, but the problem was I did way too much cheese. But that's a conversation for another time. But but I did way too much cheese, but it was really awesome. It was so good. But I had so much of it. I had an entire pound of ground beef, and I was like, I probably only ate like 3 tacos. So I feel like I like kind of like overdid it, but it's a good thing, right? I have food for later. Do you have any tips for anyone wanting to get started into shape and working out, and just when to learn everything about it? That's always a really tough question. Like, if I didn't have those courses, I really wouldn't have had a resource that I could go to other than that. But, like, I know that it sounds kind of weird every single time it was suggested to me, but I started taking it seriously when, towards the end of my senior year, because, I used to do deadlift a lot. And, like, I was like, like, I want to, like, really get bulky, and then I want to lean down. So, like, my plan was to just do, like, a lot of bulk building, and then just, like, go through, like, this fast to, like, lean down. And I got really sick. And I was like, oh my god, it was really bad. Like, it was probably, like, my body just couldn't take it. And I, like, passed out. And, like, they had to take me to the doctor, so I went to my doctor, and I told them what happened, and they were like, are you doing fitness stuff? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, you need to talk to me about that before you do it. And I was like, oh. They're like, because there's things you don't know about that might affect your ability to do it. Like, if you have an iron deficiency, and you're working out and you have no clue, so you don't take any supplements for it, you could black out midway through lifting something and really hurt yourself. And I was like, oh. And he's like, you can't do that without me. And I was like, you're right, you're absolutely right. So, like, best resource for doing it is absolutely your doctor, because they're going to know 10 times better what is going to be safe for you. It sounds like a weird thing, but you're already paying them money anyway. They need to tell you. Like, it's like having a trainer that is, like, looking out for your actual health. Like, that's hard to pass up. And if they don't know enough in cases, a good doctor will recommend another one to help you more about it. But yeah, definitely ask your doctor. But I get it. But I'd say for tips of getting started, honestly, like I said before, I think it's just like getting rid of lazy activity, doing your best to stick to whatever form of restriction you want to set on your current eating habit. And then do that in steps. I think that's the easiest way. And you got to celebrate it all, dude. You got to celebrate it. Like, oh my god, it's been a week since I had this salad. Oh, like, just something cool. Like, whatever it has to be, like, that's your victory. Then, like, just like scream from the rooftop, dude. Or you just gotta have something that's gonna keep you going. There's no such thing as too much cheese. You're absolutely right. Go to YouTube and look up David Laid. Why does that sound familiar? David Laid. Also, the thing about healthy food, it fills your stomach up real good. To be full and not have the urge to eat for some time is a healthy food thing. So at least in Europe, you actually spend less money on food per month despite being more expensive. Interesting. That is very true. I grew up vegetarian. My mother used to be a really good cook, and I say used to be. Anyway, my mother was a really good cook, and what she ended up doing is she got pregnant with me, and when she was pregnant with me, her body changes. She had like a sickness, like, how some moms, when they're pregnant, like a certain smell or a certain food makes them sick. Well, like, hers was meat. Like the smell or the presence of meat in any capacity in the house just made her so sick. And then after she had me, that sickness continued. And she went to go see a doctor, and the doctor said that, like, well, your body's changing, and it looks like you are a vegetarian now. Like she couldn't even like smell meat without like literally like bleh. So like I was like, whoa. So when I grew up with my mom, she could not cook, dude, because all she cooked was like meat stuff, like lasagnas and meatballs and all that stuff. And then she had to like learn how to cook like a vegan, and it was really rough. We've had some outrageous meals. I've talked about Thanksgiving, and I'll go over it again with Thanksgiving, like all the different Thanksgiving meals that I had that have been a nightmare. But bro, like my childhood was like the Shawshank Redemption, dude. A good tip is just to go to your doctor and just chart everything out, like what your intake is, what you're missing. Exactly. Blah, 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 blah. This is gonna be me giving me scratches now. Thanks, that feels great. Just because something's more expensive now doesn't mean it's going to be expensive on the long run. That's one of the main things that scares me about it, like the struggle for just even getting to a doctor and learning everything about my purse to help me better understand myself. Yeah, no, I know. It's scary, but like it's something you have to do, because like as scary as it might be in the moment that a doctor tells you something, like it would be scarier if he didn't, you know, and they're there to like, you know, support you. They have no allegiance. I think like that's one of like the one things that I learned about doctors is like they're the one people that have like no allegiance. And, like I used to think like everything I tell this doctor my mom's gonna find out, and it's like no, like I'm bound by the law not to tell her what you tell me. I was like, oh really? Interesting. My childhood was the Shawshank Redemption is an insane sentence when you only know of the premise of the movie but never saw it. I'm very happy with it. It's an insane sentence when you only know of the premise of the movie but never saw it. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you're talking about the Omegle videos then? Yes, I am the metal priest. Wait, what? Sabbath or Mysterium? Is that from something? Am I plubbing right now? Good afternoon, Top Boy Rude. Hi, Zeke. Ah. We're just vibing. I have to play some Resident Evil 2 tonight, so I'm gonna be scared for a bit. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, you're right. That's right. The alarm went off actually just a little bit ago, so I'm free. Free, I say. Still in ours, so that's cool. Yes, I crashed in. Awesome. I don't know what that means, but cool. I do have to go later, everyone. Bye, James. Wait, now that you mention it, I think I have seen Sabbath of Mysterium somewhere. Where? Now I'm like really curious. Wait. From where though? From like a show? From a movie? From YouTube? So you're gonna know. Your weekend starts today? I'm so jealous. Why? Wait, are you off tomorrow? Is there a holiday coming? Did I forget a holiday? Mom! Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Zeke! There it is. There it is. But Zeke. That calls Percy. That doesn't call Zeke. I'm gonna have to figure out a different call for Zeke. How they doing, Bean? Hi. Can you do me a favor? This is how Aries asks people for things. Zeke, can you please? No, okay. Can you go through the redeems and refund everyone who did the throw everything? Because I know that's a lot. Oh, it's harness time. I know that's like a whole thing.
Put your head on
Thank you,
my
Zeke. Barely got it off and it's already back. Yeah. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes. I'm sorry to all the G mommies that I might have just triggered. No. Just say no. It's I think I might have broke my alert thing for this new, after I made this new background. So I should explain all of this, right? Because so everything's kind of slowly moving into an even heavier 8-bit thing. I know we normally have our Pokemon down here, and I was actually just trying to run VR chat and that at the same time because I thought it'd be so cute. Because there's actually like I can like set it so that a certain point or gesture I do will like lift you. So I was like, oh, I have to do this. But like my computer was like, please, for the love of God, don't make me do that. I've never seen puppy eyes on my computer until that day when I was like, okay, I'm gonna run VR chat, I'm gonna run Steam VR, I'm gonna run Discord, I'm gonna run Telegram, I'm gonna run OBS, I'm gonna run BQBot, right? Like, you see how this is getting crazy. And I want them all open simultaneously, and I want you to render each one of those separate windows in VR chat for me. Thank you. Like, it was like, okay. And then I said, oh, and can you run Pokemon for stream avatars? And it was like, please stop. Please. I was like, please, you're killing me, rude. Why do you do this to me? I was like, what's wrong? And it's like, if you do this, I can no longer guarantee the efficiency at which I can do all these tasks. I was like, oh, it's like, I guess it's like primarily because technically it's rendering a third monitor for VR is essentially what it's doing. And it's working like overtime, and then the other two are still doing things. So yeah, it's probably a lot for it to kind of layer that much. Gee, mommy. Well, you put a 10-minute timer on my... Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't say the word. I didn't want to trigger anyone else's. Refunded all everything requests. Thank you so much, Zeke. You are a gentle person and a squire? What's the word? Isn't it like SQ? Fine, says scholar. Yes. Scholar. thought it was Squire. I, I don't know why I thought it was Squire, but it came out Squire. Don't judge me. You got there, so proud of you. I literally, you know what that felt like? You know what that felt like in that moment? That I was like going through like a Rolodex in my mind, like, Squire? Scholar. Like that's literally, because every SQ word was just coming up in my mind.
Oh, my hydration.
Thank you. I meant to hydrate before, actually. Sonar! Hi, Sonar. What? I'm not number one, though. There's plenty of other people that scream wow at the top of their lungs. My PC's been screaming at me for the past like few months as well, and I genuinely couldn't figure out why it suddenly sucked. Well, as it turns out, it was completely my fault, and I limited my RAM to pretty much a third of what it should be. Oof. Oof. My last computer just blew. Neither was bad. I put it together, but it was like from a bunch of other parts. And then one day I couldn't even like load like video games on it. They would just go and the whole thing would shut off. And I tried everything. I dug into like BIOS. I was like replacing parts. I didn't know what was going on. And all my temperature gauges were telling me that I was fine. That, you know, there wasn't like any overheating, but it was telling me it was overheating. I'm like, this just doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, and it turned out that the thermal paste on my CPU had completely dissolved, hardened and dissolved. So like it was doing absolutely nothing. So like it was literally like probably like melting the CPU or something. I don't know what would happen in that situation, but it was immediately shutting off as soon as the temperature went up. But I had probably by the time I figured that out, I had spent probably close to like 200 or something like that just in parts, because I ended up getting like a new power supply because I thought that was the issue because it was the oldest thing on there. So I was like, it's probably that. And then after I put that in, like that didn't fix it. So I was like, okay, so if it's not like the power supply, it's probably something. I kept moving from one thing to the next thing. I don't even know. And then by the end of it, I had spent like $200-300 on just trying to get it back, only to figure out that, oh wow, I should probably end up getting a new computer anyway because this thing's been frying itself. I basically thought like, oh, I'm running out of disk space. And let me reduce the size of this random ass Windows file, and it turned out it had reduced the size of the file controlling RAM usage. Oh, bro, that sucks. You can actually probably kick it up to maximum though. What were we talking about? And then back to normal. I kicked it back up to 9 gigabytes from 3. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I was gonna say like you can push it to max. You can force it in BIOS to like, I don't know. Trust me, I don't know a lot about computers. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, to be perfectly honest. But I know that I saw someone do this to my computer, so I know it can be done. But I'm sitting there behind him, and he went into BIOS, he went to RAM, and basically upped my RAM to its maximum value. But I don't know if that would. That's probably how you ended up fixing it, I imagine. I don't want to put it up to max because it will just fuck my main disk in the ass. Yeah, probably. Slowly thinks about all the things that I probably shouldn't have done that for, but did anyway. Well, I mean, I do stream a lot, which is kind of... What's our chat requires RAM? Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't want to put it into... Oh, storage-wise. Oh, that's fair. That makes sense. I thought you were talking about the RAM. But I'm pretty happy with my computer now. Like, it's just like, I didn't realize that I was forcing it to do so much in such a little amount of time. Because it's impossible to keep up with, honestly. The things that I try to do simultaneously, I'm shocked it's able to do it now. Like, the biggest thing that I ever did was, like, when I did the green screen like this, and I was doing Stream Raiders and flipping between that and YouTube videos, like, that was great. But if I do that on a continuing basis, I'm gonna brick my computer. Like, that requires, like, so much. It's a lot. Do you have a dedicated card for streaming? I do, actually. Oh, you mean like as a component in your computer. I'm thinking you meant my card.co, but yes, that's a good idea. You're not the first person to actually recommend that to me. Someone was saying that I should probably have like a separate computer entirely. Stop. Which I don't know yet. I probably should, right? I built this computer specifically for streaming, so it is pretty good for what I have. If you want to know my actual computer stats, you can go down into my About Me section, and there's an entire thing that shows like all of the different components that are in my PC rig. So you can kind of see like what I'm working with. It's not bad. It's a really good computer. It takes the load off your GPU when you're playing games. Yeah. That's how I think Game Grumps does their stuff. I remember the only reason I know that is because I went to the VR chat world that they made, and it has like their setup there, and it's two CPU computers like next to each other, and one is for streaming and one's for regular. Hi, LJ. Do you use VR through your PC? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm wired to my computer. So, I have the cord coming off the back of my headset over in a canopy over to my computer, and it has bungee cords, so like they kind of like stretch wherever I walk around. So it's not on the floor. Super important, but yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah, it's intense. Yeah, it's intense. I'm sure. I mean, like I said, I knew that this is what I was going to be doing. So when I built it, I did this in mind. But I think I need my probably most important upgrade to make is more RAM. Specifically because like it allows me to stream easier, especially when I want to host stuff. So if I want to host like an entire Minecraft server, I could just use my computer if I wanted to do that. But it also gives me a little bit more power and kick in VR too, as far as like detailing and stuff, which would be cool. Hey Aspen! Who out here looking like Dr. Octopus minus the tentacles? Oh my gosh. Literally though. Like externally, it's like if you were standing in my room now, it would be hilarious. But it's really cool. Wait for the next gen of RAM to go mainstream? Okay. Sure. If you know, I know you would know better than I would, Sona. I'll do whatever you tell me. I'm your loyal pup. 128 gigabyte of RAM is more than you'll ever conceivably need. Okay. That's a lot of RAM. That's a lot of RAM. Because I think I have 2 8s, so I'm at 16 right now. But if I got 2 16s, I figure I'll go up to like 32. Which 32 feels like it's really high. So I feel like 128 gigabytes. That feels like a lot. That feels like, but future proof. Okay. Yeah, Aspen, tiny boys, 2 tiny boys. It really depends on what you're doing. Well, this requires RAM. Loading worlds requires RAM. VR chat requires RAM. And some CPU. But yeah, if you have the better the RAM. I know a really good friend of mine, he's like an avatar creator, really awesome guy. He has an entire drawer full of RAM sticks because he just goes through them like crazy. Like, I don't know, but it's dude, it's like currency. But with the affordability and increased capacity of RAM. James! Look at the bottom fox. Bottom fox. Did you just call me a fox? On purpose? I'm coming for you, James. VR Rude is not a wolf anymore. He's a fox, which fits better with his bottom vibes. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, you're a cat. Oh yeah. He's a cat. On him. Cat, no, that's dude, I love that. I love that though. I mean, we have so much like canon between our characters and stuff and stories and shit. I love Rude as a character. I love James's character, and I just love like that. There's so much there. It's hilarious. We like literally, we've probably only known each other for like just coming up. Actually, James, it's probably legit like almost even today of the anniversary when I met you. Which is like that. It was like right now. It was like beginning of November, end of October. Had to have been, right? And the cat is still waiting for the VR pics. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I'll get on that, James. I'm on the case. And yes, we have a lot of lore between our characters. Yeah, we coming up on a year. I think so, dude. I think it was like... It had to have been early November. Early to middle November, maybe? I don't know. Is Rude as a character, personality-wise, different from you? Or is it just you but cute with bottom? Okay, so here's... Alright. It's an interesting concept. I know it requires a little bit of a journey, but if you really want to know the answer to that question, I can give a very detailed and honest answer to that. It's actually... It makes sense. After I explain it, it'll make sense. So it'd be like, okay, fine, yeah, I'll just explain it. I'll only say it on Patreon. But no, I'm just, I won't do that. I won't do that. I promise. Okay, so here's the Rude FA art commissioned Rude as a character kind of deal. Alright, so Rude the character is, I wanted it to be like me, right? And I'm like annoying and loud and like, but then I wanted to like some like more like vibey thing to it, which was like I like bullying. I think it's cool. Some people don't. Understandable, more for me. But anyway, like I like that. So like a lot of it is me just trying to like yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. So like I that's where like the bratty energy came from because I want to be bullied, right? That's the first thing. But like that through the lens of that, right? Like I'm not a bottom. I'll never admit that. But what I'm saying is that's there. But anyway. So when Rude the character wants art drawn of him, he gets it more like like, you know, like his like best idea of what he is, a very tall, strong guy with tons of top energy. But then me being like 5'8", still have it. I'm just saying, like in comparison, yeah, it's just so if you look at it like Rude the character made the FA, it makes sense. That's absolutely what he would commission. And then get duped in doing things that aren't exactly on plan. Like being about him. More for me, laugh my ass off. I like bullying. I think it's cool. Door 2022. Please bully me. I'm running for furry president. Did your overlay break? Oh, did it? I don't think so. I might have hit my camera. I'm back with food now. What did I miss? Well, we went on a really long rant about a lot of things. But welcome back. I know, I'm saying the character. So in VR, I'm 5'8". Like, Rude the character is 5'8". But in all of his art, it's like, you know, it's different. Wait, no. I know, LJ, I don't know what's going on. I think I might have killed my alert group, which I didn't think was possible. Like, I can hear it, so I know BikuBot is working, but it's not showing. It's okay. This means I get to do my own head pats. I will absolutely take advantage of that. Gotta give those self head pats. I do a lot of that. Good job, Rude. You got up today. Sheep! And it's harness time. Let me get water though.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Like my favorite redeem. Right, I gotta talk to G-Mommy. G-Mommy, just turn me down, you know. Don't listen. I'll bring my hand down when I'm done. All right, so. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, cool. We're good. You can bring the volume up. No, not that high. Cool. No, that's good. You're good. Thank you. That was a very specific conversation to a very specific person in chat. And you know who you are. But hi, Sheep. We need to play Call of Duty. We have to. I'm like, oh my god. I woke up this morning and I chose violence. And I did probably like 10 rounds with just a combat knife. Just ruining people's lives. Like, hop, flap. Just the back of the knee, pop, stab. Oh my god, dude. I am like, oh. I think I might say it. I'm goated. No, I'm not. I'm not good at this game. But I'm competent. That's what Cyrus said. See, don't feed his addiction for Call of Duty. It is an addiction. It's really out of control. Has me in its vice grip. I specifically never play with comms on. I don't want to hear what's happening in group chat. I don't want to meet anybody in those group chats. I am so to myself. Like, I've heard so many stories about COD lobbies. I'm not gonna subject myself to that, you know, so I'm just gonna get my friends together. We're gonna play. We're gonna be on Discord. But I just, no. No, it's not. But it's so fun. It is fun. But I've already said this, so I did this last night. I touched grass yesterday. I was like, I think it's time. And I went to go touch grass, so I was out all yesterday. And I didn't play COD until like this morning or something like that. I think I played it towards the tail end of the day or something like that. But it was more to like, you know, everything has basically been done. And I played a little bit this morning. But I feel like I'm not making a very good argument here. Okay, I'm addicted. There, I said it. I like stabbing people in Call of Duty. Please don't clip this. Is there like a Modern Warfare 2 like meeting I have to go to now? Need more grass touching. Agreed. Let's go fishing. I still have my fishing license. Gotta take the dog on more walks. I have a solution. What is the solution? Oh god, I feel like with this music I'm talking to the Godfather James. What is your solution, Don James? What do you got for us? He's so old, you have to like... What's that? What did you say, Don James? You play Call of Duty for too much. You get locked up for 1 week. You need me to fluff your pillow, Don James? Okay. You come to my place and you play the bad code game. One may watch. Wait, what's the notion? You played the code game? What's the code? The code game? Oh, Call of Duty game one more. Oh. Okay. We read with the letters? I'm trying. They're moving. They're not moving for you? That's why I wrote it that way. Oh, you were saying it like the Godfather would. I'm like, what is it? Now I have to say it with the voice. Okay, now it makes sense. You know what I almost read? I looked at what you put. Read with the letters. I almost said, read with the letters. But I'll go back. You come to my place. I can hear it. I can totally hear it. You come into my place. You play the bad again. Where did you? Fucking Jay, I can't. I'm like dying right now. Oh my god, it's not even that funny, but it's hilarious. It just does like these weird fucking like jokes that I like. Like I snorted. Just read everything as Vito Corleone. Who's that? Wait, should I know who that is? Oh god, I'm so uncultured, bro. I guess spam is a good thing. I see James doing the hand movements in my head. Yeah, the. You come. I can't even say it. Oh my god. Oh, why am I so giggly today? Oh my god, I was supposed to be listening to myself laugh, and I completely didn't even hear it. I was laughing for like 10 minutes, and I told myself, like, just listen to yourself while you laugh. I feel like I'm not gonna like it. It's the last thing I think of when I'm doing it is what it sounds like. I'm just like, bah! I probably sound like a dinosaur. I don't know. Now I'm like scared. I'm gonna like turn it on in VOD or something and be like, blah, 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 blah. Like, and like everyone in chat is actually really scared when I laugh. That's the like fear in my mind. Watch the VOD. The laugh you just had was cute as hell. Oh damn it! I wasn't even okay. I'm about to laugh right now, so I need to like. All right. No, don't get serious. Like lean into it. I can't just do it on command. Ah, I can't. This is hard. Yes, very cute laugh. I know where you live. Don't you dare compliment me. You really don't? Thank you for being honest. Well, anyway. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, James. Don James has to leave. Yeah. Bro. Have a good one. Tell Foxo I said hey. I don't see him first. No, you really don't know where we live. You have huge. Oh, I just heard it. That's what I. Oh. Oh. That's what I sound like. Oh. Oh man, I hope that's not what you're hearing. Oh god. Oh god, I'll never laugh again. No, I just did it. What is that? That doesn't even sound like a laugh. It's like a cackle from some sort of goblin. I'm a goblin. I will leave you with the Rudy boy. Bye, James. See ya. Yes, yes, you are. Jock is like, finally, don't clip that. Stop. That was G-Mommy. G-Mommy says, time's up. I don't know. What's a dog's favorite kind of pizza? Is this like a jet? Okay, I don't know. Hit me with it. What you got? Goblin D's. You know what's really funny? There's like this TikTok with with like Spider-Man that they did for like the movie, right? And he's like web shooting through, and the TikTok is like Spider-Man is the background and you put your face in it so you're like being held by him while he like slings. And this guy did the perfect Norman Osborn impression because all these pretty women were doing it and stuff like, I'm with Spider-Man, you know, it was really cute. And then he did this like, he's the Goblin and he's like, take me back to your apartment, Spider-Man. It's like so funny. I could not stop looking at that. I was cracking up laughing for like months, bro. It was too funny. If I can find it, I'll put it in Wholesome. It's amazing. Wait, clips? What? Rude wolf laugh? Rude goblin laugh? Oh no, that can't be good. That's incriminating. Sheeb? Sheeb, I need my lawyer. McLarge? Any legal aids? Janitors that work near a law office? Anyone that just wants to help now? Like, I'll just defend myself. I feel like lawyers are it's an unfortunate necessity of society, and that's why I have my own personal pro bono lawyer. Where is a dog's favorite place to get coffee? I don't know where. Starbucks. Stoner. That was so corny, it was adorable. You're a gem. Starbucks. Dude, I would wear that if it were a t-shirt, Starbucks. And then like do like the maiden thing, like the mermaid maiden goddess of renewal or something like that. I forget what it was. Whatever their symbol is. That but dog. Totally work. Oh, if it's not already a thing, it needs to be a thing. Like someone's gonna do that thing. That's the thing that needs to get done. It's honestly what I always think, like, I'll come across stuff and I'm like, someone probably did it. And in most cases they did. But I think that might be one that hasn't been done yet. He finally admits he's a goblin. These titles are very incriminating, you know? It's almost like you've already made a determination that this is indeed me being a little gremlin, as you so eloquently put it in your clip. I'm not little, alright, you know? And goblin to be determined. I do that just to mess with, like, Cyrus sometimes, because it drives him crazy. It's been done. Plastered all over Redbubble. Yep. Yep. That checks out. Small. Not small.
Here comes the boy.
What?
Hello, boy.
Thanks for the follow.
Welcome.
AC Dub.
There he
Nice.
is. He's here.
I always love my Nikola Tesla fans. What does this means wars? Yes. Short. I'm not sure. Well, folks, it's 10:25 p.m. in Spain, and it's time to go to sleep. Have a good time with the adorable Rude Boy. Bye, James the Car. Have a good one. Mwah. I'm re-downloading Elite Dangerous. Send help. I can't take the moral high ground here. All right, I've already checked myself into the rehabilitation clinic, and you know, it's done. You know, I can't undo it. I can't undo it. I regret nothing. Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Just get as far away from the soul system as you can when you go log in. That's what I've heard. I've heard like the main ports are like really laggy because there's so many people. And didn't they just come out with like new content or something? I think you were talking about it. Call of Duty. Yeah. See, I'm not normally like a COD player, but I am feeling the itch, bro. It's really entertaining. It's really, really entertaining. I mean, like I said, I don't listen to voice chat at all, but like I do play it a lot and I do like it. It's really cool. I just oh my god, I had a whole camo skin thing. I was just telling Aspen about it. I had this whole thing where I was trying to get this one skin on a gun that's just bright red, and it looks so cool, right? Because obviously I like red things. And I was like, that's a cool skin. I'm gonna work for that camo. And it was like to unlock it, you had to get a combat knife to level 11 and 50 kills. And I went on this rampage, dude, all morning. Just swat. Like, you know how I am in like murder and VR chat where I'm like that's literally me through lobbies, dude. I have like, I took a bunch of screenshots and sent him. I didn't even get to send him like the best ones, but I sent Cyrus a few of them. He was like, oh, he's like, oh, this is cute. And I said, what? And I said, like, look, I'm doing the numbers. Look at that one. And like, yeah. He's like, it's kind of cute that you think you have to show these to me. And I was like, what? I was mad. Dude likes red? No way, right? But it glitched. So, like, I completed it all, but I didn't get the skin. And I was like, no. Like, I just spent a bunch of time doing that. And I got up to level 12, and I got, like, more than 50 kills easily. And, like, so I put in a ticket, and they were like, I just said, like, missing item through, like camos. And, like I said, I completed it. These are the games I did. And, like, I guess they're gonna get back to me, but they said like it may take up to a week to get back to people due to the volume. First it was one UIA, then the second was found a couple months later, and we're up to 8 have been found, and positions triangulated, all coming down onto the soul system. Oh, is that why there's just a whole bunch of stuff? No one is surprised that I like red. I thought that would be kind of a shock. It's very spoopy. They look goofy as hell in the game. Some rogue sources signals have been found around them too, which causes people to crash. Oh, I can imagine. And they drop in, so they have been data mining the logs and found some terrifying stuff to wait, what does that mean? So they're changing the game so that it's not like that, or they're just adding more stuff? be honest, I haven't been in so long. I'll just go on an exploring journey until my laptop explodes. The vibe. Basically, the core of humanity is about to be attacked. Oh, okay, cool, cool. I feel informed. Hey, Pyro. I'm doing good, just vibing. You know. I want to, so I was just explaining that earlier, Sonar, so like, I want to so bad. I want to. It would be literally here right now, going across the screen, because I really want to test this thing out where I can grab Pokemon in VR. I want to do that so bad. And it's easy. It's so easy. Like, literally, just that. Not even, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, literally, if the screen is right here, I could literally just... It's awesome. I really want to do it. But, I really kind of underestimated how much stress I'm putting on my computer. Because to stream, I run a lot of things, right? I run OBS, I run Steam VR, I run VR chat, I run, at least a tab of the Internet Explorer, not Internet Explorer, but Chrome. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos and TikToks on that, which I have it then all housed in OBS with a bot, and then whatever music I'm going to play, right? So there's a lot of programs doing a lot of work. So it's a lot to add one more layer to it. Now, we used to do stream raiders all the time, and I would do it in like green screen like this, and like that probably took like months off of my computer. like every time I did it. So like I was like, oh, I'm really kind of stressing it. But like I didn't really think about it then until I tried to run it before stream. I was like, okay, well, I've never done these two together. And my computer like finally gave me like puppy eyes and was like, please stop doing this to me. Like literally that is what the message translated to in my mind. I don't know why, but I looked at it and it's just like the computer is just like, please, this is too much. Like, please. And he's like, because he's like if I do this, if I run this program, I can no longer guarantee that the other programs will run at their peak efficiency. It was like, oh, you're like kind of in a bad place right now. like yes, like this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I won't do it. So I didn't do it. But I was like, the whole time I was like, I'm such a mean person to this computer, I swear. Oh, it's harness time. I really should treat it a lot better than I do. I see this now. Thank you, Zion. Really appreciate it. Just in time. I love that song. And I got my own pets today. It's always the spot that you really don't think about. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we've been going for a while. I was just thinking like, oh my god, we were supposed to play some Resident Evil. Zion, thank you for the follow. Here he is. He is here. Somebody asked me yesterday, how many times do you think that you've sung that song? And I think like, I obviously couldn't say every single person, but I tried to. But like, out of like, I think we're almost at 1,800 followers, guys. 1,800. Like, whoa. I don't know where I saw this being like how big or how small, but I just kind of did it because I love it. And wow, it's kind of a shocker. Like just kind of looking at how much we've grown and how much support we have and how much of an awesome community we built. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Man, I just love you guys. That's all. Okay, bye LJ. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I think we're gonna wrap up pretty soon anyway. We were gonna play some Resident Evil 2. Okay. I could see Cyrus like, oh no. How unfortunate that is for you. Like, I know. I will though. I will, Cyrus. I promise you. I will. Tomorrow. I think it's a perfect way to start the weekend. He's avoiding it again. Get him! No, wait. Before Chaka, think about this. I will absolutely do it tomorrow. And think of it this: it's the weekend, so everyone can stay up a little bit later. And ideally, keep me company so I don't get really scared. Possibly. You know, if you have time. Cool. But yeah, no, I'll do it tomorrow. Lol. Actually, know what I read it as, Mick? I heard like the dwarf language. He's avoided it. He's avoided it. Like a little, like Gimli, in Lord of the Rings. I'll keep the Color Brothers safe. Thank you. Hey, Color Brothers for life. It's a red dog thing. We played your song for calisthenics. I have to play it again now because I wanted you to hear it before we wrap up. Remember this? It's such a good song.
Oh, my hydration.
I should try it in the Dawn voice instead. Oh god.
Here comes the
I know it's okay. Okay, he's avoiding it. He's avoiding it. I can barely do that.
He's here.
Oh my god, your name. It's boobs. That's clever. Oh god, I just heard myself laugh again. Oh god. You know that I'll just give myself a chance. I'm just yeah, so I'm just I love their name. It's just really funny. It's very creative. Your love is cute though. No. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, thank you. You're literally making my night. This is awesome. Yeah. Oh no, boobs just just subbed to me. So I made it. I made it. I'm good now. I can go now. I'll see it. We've peaked. If you want to hear your laugh, oh god, I don't know. It's hard enough hearing myself say like, "Hey everybody," but like, oh my gosh, I'll listen to it. I will listen to it. Oh gosh. Well, not live, like on my own time, so I can curl up into a blanket of despair. It's not like I don't. Oh, I heard it again. Now I can't stop hearing it. I can like hear my laughter now. Now that's like, you know how like that whole like trick where you can like look at someone and be like, Like, I'm gonna do it to so many people by doing it, and I feel like this isn't. It's like that whole thing of like you're now breathing manually. Like it's just like now you're thinking about it. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work, but like it's like basically like feeding something into you to like, and once you're aware of it, you can't unaware. You know. So now I feel like I'm now completely aware, consciously aware of my laughter, and it's like, ugh, sounds weird from my ears. You are now aware you can always see your nose. I don't think that worked for me. Ha! Oh, because my nose is outside of my headset. I'm like, well, I don't see my nose, so I guess I'm good. But no, it's definitely there. Oh no, what have you done? Look around the room and realize that your tongue knows exactly what it would feel like to lick it. Dude, I've heard that. Oh my god. That is so weird that it knows that. Like literally anything. And almost the temperature. I can almost predict the temperature too. Like if something looks cold, like a color. I feel like I can tell, thinking about it. I know what you taste like, chat. It's on my tongue. Look around the room and realize that your tongue knows exactly what it would feel like to lick it, and it is absolutely true. Like the position of your tongue in your mouth. Like the position... Oh, like the position of your tongue in your mouth. Yeah, you're right. Now I'm thinking about it. Does it just lay flat? Now I'm like, now every single time I'm like, okay, just relax, tongue. It just like goes to the roof of my mouth. Like, is that what relaxed is, tongue? That doesn't feel relaxing. Now I'm just unaware. It's all over the place. I taste like disappointment in oranges. Well, I like oranges. Are we spicy or sweet? It depends on the stream. I'm mostly very, very sweet. Although spicy is good. Spicy is very good. Nothing wrong with a little bit of spicy. We're salty. Oh, sweet and salty. I like that. That feels like a good combination. Like they'll cancel each other out, you know? Sweet and salty ends up being actually a really good flavor or something. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like maybe those are the two, like, personality traits that just makes, like, an awesome person. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Powerpuff Girls. Sorry, just connecting brain, nerve stuff. Good flavor, very good flavor. Or the best flavor. Oh. Oh. You still on? Alright, but that's pretty much. So we'll do it tomorrow, Draka. Don't hate me. Like Resident Evil 2 remake. And then tonight, to appease the Draka gods, I pay you homage, great dragon lord of the horde. You may pick the game that we play first, if you're free when you get off work, or if you're already free now. You can chill. There. And I'm sending you a free Daki, so give me your address. Draka won a competition for the first Daki, so I need to ship that out to him. I have taken some pictures, I'm working on taking another set because one of them need to change a little bit, and then we're gonna start uploading it up to the website. So I'm thinking at current pace, I should have everything finalized before the end of the weekend. And how I agreed I'm going to do it is I'm gonna try and give everyone an equal opportunity, all right, to get one. I don't want to play favorites. So there's going to be a timer. It's going to drop at a certain time that I feel, is going to be as inclusive as possible. Probably, unfortunately, catered to probably the Americas, but so I apologize to anyone that might be outside of that time zone that this might be difficult. But I'll make sure I give it 2 days notice. So you'll have 2 days with a timer to the exact second that the website goes live. And that way, everyone who wants it can get it. I'm not saying that there won't be enough. I mean, I may be only talking to like 5 people. But still, like I wanted to make sure that you guys know that like this is the game plan. I don't want to, do these whole under the table deals and stuff like that. I know a lot of people have been asking me that, but like, don't worry. I'm gonna try and take care of you. And if this does well, we have talked to the artist already, and they are willing to make edits. So we may do a not safe for work one on both sides, a safer one on both sides. So there's going to be a lot of possibilities of what we can do with it. So stay tuned on that. I will make sure that it goes out on everything like Twitter, Telegram, Discord, and Patreon, just to be sure. So no one should be out of the loop. But if you haven't already and you're interested in hearing more, hit ! Discord and chat. And that'll give you the link to join our awesome community. We have a ton of events. And as soon as I get off here, we're going to do our movie voting. So you can start suggesting your movies in the Discord. So I'll see all you there. And don't forget to hit ! Links in chat to go to my website, www.thatrudeboy.gay. All right, I did it. Yes. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Bye, Sooner. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for all the gift subs and the bits. Extreme. Thank you. I love you. Be good.
Here comes the boy.